Good morning. Let's step into the office.
All right, guys. So I had a subscriber send me an email and hidden tips. I'm pretty decent at finding them. I think a lot of us are. You know what merchant, menu pricing, and item count, and, total. If it's they're hiding maybe on $5, but really if it's $6 to like $10 and it's a large subtotal, the likelihood of having a hidden tip is pretty high. Okay, especially from certain merchants, and it could be market specific. But anyway, so the Power app, I haven't talked about it. I don't really talk about it. I don't use it. For people that do use it, kudos to you. I've been asked, I've been sent links to use it. Why don't I use it? I just don't use it. I can find the hidden tips, and I don't want to worry about being possibly deactivated. Because technically it's against TOS, whatever. Do I think they're going to deactivate a whole bunch of people? I don't know. But I don't know enough about it to really feel secure in it. And I do DoorDash for a living, and I do Uber for a living, and I make YouTube videos for a living. So if I have a revenue stream getting taken away from me because I'm deactivated for any amount of time, that hurts my pockets. Point blank, period. And I can find the hidden tips, so I don't feel like it's a lot to gain from it, but I understand why some people would want to use it. This is my point. And what I want to talk about is, I'm on order right now, King and I. You guys know I love that place. I do a lot of business with them, okay? It came in at $6.25, and I was about ready to be done with my day. It's like I made what I wanted to make for the 2 days, Monday and today. I didn't dash a lot either day. I didn't dash a lot today at all. Didn't make a lot for lunch, but I was like, let me go back out and see what I got for dinner. I've been doing okay. It's about done. I left it on because I always leave it on the way home. I leave it on because you never know, you could get a good one. This came in at $6.25 and 6 items, King and I, and it was going like 2.3 miles. And the drop off was close to like where I live. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that all day. It'll take me 20 minutes or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I see the 6 items, I see the merchant, I see the price that DoorDash is showing me, and I'm like, yeah, that's hidden tip. I look at the subtotal, $68, $70. Yeah, $70. It's gonna be more than $6.25. I feel very confident in that. Now, whether it's a couple dollars more or $10 more, it could go either way, depending on how people, tip, whatever. But yeah, $6.25. You guys see that? So I'm on my way to drop it off. And like I said in the beginning, I got an email from a subscriber that said, Pedro, what do you think about the, these hidden tips and why is DoorDash doing it? It hurts the customers a tip. So if I'm a customer and I tip $10 or $15, this was a scenario that this subscriber gave me, and DoorDash only shows the driver that the payout's $6, but it should have shown, let's say I tip $15, it should show, let's say $18, going 4 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. I'm gonna hop on that. $18, oh, anybody's gonna take that. You're gonna take it. But if he shows only at $6, you might not take it because maybe it's like, it's not $2 a mile, or it's not whatever. No judgment, but these are facts. If you're a new dasher, you're like, I heard I gotta do $2 a mile, and it's 6 miles, it's $6. I'm not gonna take it, and you dismiss it. But if they show us everything, and you see it's $18, you're gonna take that. It's $3 a mile, right? Whatever the math, $3 a mile. So the customer then is punished by getting their food order delayed, or maybe they don't get it at all. They'll get it probably at some point, but it's delayed. And they tipped accordingly, like they tipped very well. $15 tip on any amount of food, really, guys, is a really good tip. It's a good tip. $15, are you kidding me? It's a great tip. It's a great tip. I don't care. I don't really care how much the food is. If you tip me $15, I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. My point is, DoorDash is really hindering the customers that tip. They're disrespecting them by not showing us all the full tips. And they're almost treating them the same way they do a customer that doesn't tip at all. It's crazy. I mean, it's really crazy if you think about it. So I just started thinking like, man, I've delivered to this guy before, or this person. I got me thinking like, is Par onto something? I'm not saying I'm using it. I'm not plugging it, but is that a benefit for the customer? Because now the dasher sees that full amount, and then now it's like, oh yeah, they jump on that so that the higher tipping customer gets taken care of and they get priority. I'll be right back. Let me drop this off. I'm not done yet. All right, I just dropped it off. I haven't confirmed it yet. They told me to knock, and anyways. It's just something to think about. The customers that tip really well are at a disadvantage if and when DoorDash hides tips. It's rather crazy. So let's complete this delivery. It showed you it was $6.25. They got the food. It was $6.25. Let's just see if it's any more. It doesn't matter. I was gonna take, the miles to money and all that's good. Okay, so it wound up being $8.25. The customer tips $6. Good tip. But I had some earlier, and I've shown you guys ones that are $6 and wind up being 15. I had a Papa John stack that came in last week, 7, wind up being 13, right? $10 tip. They left a $10 tip. But some people might not take it if the miles are too much or whatever. This is my question to you guys, and I just want to spark a conversation. None of us know everything about gig life. For me, why I like YouTube and why I like this subscriber base that we have, this community, you guys are super interactive on my channel. I'm going to be like, you guys are super interactive. I love it. I absolutely love the interactions and the comments and all of it. But this is my question to you guys. And challenge me if I'm wrong. Isn't the customer that tips well at a disadvantage when they tip on the DoorDash app versus an Uber and it tells you expected tip, and that's usually like right on. It's like right on. Is the customer that tips well at more of a disadvantage than a customer that doesn't tip at all, or the customer that tips $2, $3, $4? Like, shouldn't the customer, this might be, some people might think it's controversial, whatever. Shouldn't a customer that tips more get the food quicker? I've talked about this before. Bidding. We should put bids in. Don't even call it a tip. I'm putting a bid on the app to get my food quick. And the higher bid I put in, the likelihood of it getting quicker is better, right? Right? So if I really want to get that food and I put a $20 tip in, I should get it quicker than the person that tipped $2. I just should. That's how this type of luxury service that is not a necessity should be treated, in my humble, slightly ignorant opinion. That's what I think. But I want to ask you guys, what do you think about it? The people that use Para, is that why you use it? Probably not. You're probably using it because you just want full trip transparency. Don't blame me at all. I want the same thing. I'm just not in the point yet to get it because I just don't know enough about it. And I don't trust DoorDash that they won't do something crazy. See what I'm saying? I don't trust them enough that they won't maybe start deactivating people and bringing new drivers on the platform and use that as an excuse. Yeah, could they get sued? Maybe. I don't know. I don't trust them though. Like the relationship me and DoorDash have is very love-hate. I've talked about this like a toxic ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. You don't trust that person. You love them for certain reasons. You're happy the things that they've done for you and what they do for you. There's good things about that relationship, but at the end of the day, you don't trust them. I don't trust DoorDash. That's another reason why I'm hesitant about the Para. But for those of you that use it, I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. It glitches. It's software. It is what it is. Anyways, like I've been saying, I want to know what you guys think about that. Because I'm coming from a restaurant background, and some of you guys know that. A lot of you guys know that. I waited tables for a number of years. It's been a while, but I waited tables. And I made good money doing it because I was good with people. I have a strong work ethic. I was good at what I did. I enjoyed it. I made really good money. You can make good money waiting tables. You just can. Anyways, if when I was a server, if I knew, if there was a little, I'm talking about this too, there was a little dollar sign with the amount above every customer or family's head that said what they were going to tip you before you started giving them service, you're going to want those tables that are high, right? And if there's no money sign in front of a customer, you're not going to want to serve them. That's what's nice about the DoorDash app, is that we can, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, not decide to deliver to somebody that doesn't tip us. But like, we really, when you're a server, you don't get that option. You got to take every table in your section that the manager and the host tells you to take, and you make the best out of it, right? But typically in the service industry, and just my servers know about this, when you have regulars and customers that tip well, you take better care of them. You just do. You just do. And those customers that come in that are regulars that don't tip well, you're not going to give them A+ service. You're just not. And the ones that tip well, you're going to. They get priority. You ring their order in first. You make sure they got their refills. You make sure they got extra napkins. You make sure you talk to them for a minute. You ask about their kid's soccer game. Like, you cater your service according to that. It is what it is. Trust me, I've done it. And the people that aren't tipping, you don't cater service as much. So why should the gig life be any different? Shouldn't the customer that's tipping to get their food quicker get it quicker? And shouldn't they take priority? I think they should. But with the hidden tips, it doesn't allow us to really do that. Sometimes you can find it, but it's not 100%. Let's have a chat about this in the comments. I haven't talked really about this app that allows you to see the full tip transparency. A lot of people have asked me about it, and like I said in the beginning, people have sent me the link and they want me to plug it on my channel. I've gotten that from numerous people, and I haven't done it yet because I have a responsibility to the community, and I'm not going to push something unless I really feel great about it. And I will never sell anything on this channel unless I back it 100%. I will never, and I repeat, never sell anything on this channel unless I back it 100%. That's how I feel. What do you guys think? I really want your opinion on this. I really would like your opinion. I read every comment. Let's get the comments bumping. Challenge me if you think I'm off base. Challenge each other. Let's talk about it. If you have Para, put in the comments, I use Para. This is what I like about it. If you don't have it, say, I don't use it. This is why I don't do it. I want to talk about this with you guys. I want to bounce my crazy mind off of you guys so that somewhere in the middle we could say, you know what? What's really going on here with these hidden tips? Okay? You guys are great. This is an impromptu video because I got that email from a subscriber that I consider a friend. I know, we've seen each other. We're in the same market. So let me know what you guys think. See you guys mañana. Bonus clip, end credits. And just so we're clear, when I say I'm not going to push something unless I'm really 100% feel like 100% behind it, I mean that. Because I could have been pushing this app and gotten paid for it. And somebody told me what I could make per month if I push this app and push the links in and talk about it and do videos on it and push it. And I still haven't done that. Because I don't feel like I have enough information, and I don't feel like I just don't know enough, and I'm not gonna do it. This isn't a money grab. I'm not doing these videos just to make money. I'm doing them to help people, and I'm a bigger picture, longevity thinking kind of person. So just for clarity, I don't push things just to make money. I don't make videos to make money. Something wrong with that, but that's not what this channel's about. You guys know that. So let me comment below what you guys think about what we talked about. Do you use the app? Do you not use the app? Why? Do you think it's fair that customers that tip well maybe aren't treated as a priority guest and maybe their food is delayed? What do you guys think? Deuces.